So let's start the session. In the last class, we are discussing about this core Python, and we have completed till the modules. And today we are going to discuss all the inbuilt modules. Like one of the module math we have discussed and random module we have discussed. Today we are going to discuss the next module name is called as NumPy. Okay, NumPy module. So earlier we have discussed with some of the functions which are available in the random module and math module. Similarly, we are going to discuss the few functions which are available in the NumPy module right now. Right? Now, coming to this. Okay, NumPy. Now coming to NumPy, this is also one of the module in the Python. And basically this NumPy module is used to work with the arrays. NumPy full form is numerical Python. Num stands for numerical, py stands for Python. Basically, it is created for fast mathematical operations. Fast mathematical operations purpose.
Hello.
For this purpose, we have created basically the NumPy module. Okay. And before moving on to the further, please online students confirm that my voice is clear and able to see screen without any issue. Guys, could you please confirm? Done. Okay, guys. Okay, so use it for working with the NumPy. Basically, NumPy means numerical Python, which is used to work with the arrays. So now, what is meant by arrays? Within the max, okay, within the max, we call it as arrays. Arrays are called as, 1 minute. Just a minute. Okay, done. In max, we call it as vectors. In max, we call it as vectors. In programming language, the same vectors is called as arrays. Now, it will be similar kind of list only. Whatever the array is there, the array will look as similar kind of list. Only difference between the list and the array is here in the list, what are the list we are having? Okay, the list plus for loop, NumPy array. In a simple way, I have to tell you what is NumPy array means. List plus for loop. By default, the for loop was added. For every question, the default the for loop was added. So let me explain with an example. What is the purpose of inventing this list and everything? Let's take an example. There is a list 10, 20, 30. There is one list 10, 20, 30. Okay, this is a normal list. Now for the given data, I want to add for every value, I want to add with plus 50. I want to add 50 for every value. What is the code we are going to write? For every value 50 we want means first we are going to take for I in L. So that is nothing but first we'll take the 10. For the 10 we'll add the 50. That is nothing but I plus 50. What are the I plus 50 we have got? For every value 50 was added and you want to store that. If you want to store that, we are going to take one empty list and n dot append of, and here we are going to write the printf. Same thing as it is in the array. If you are having the array of 10, 20, 30, just you are going to write a plus 50. What is the here a means array. Whenever you are doing the array plus 50, automatically for every value it will be applied. What is meant by array? For every value. So automatically for every value plus 50 will be added and it is going to give the 60, 70 and 80. Here also you are going to get the same thing 60, 70, 80 as a list. This is the list and this is the array. Point is clear? Everyone understood the point? It over here. Okay, so whatever the list you are having, similar kind of list only it will be there. Now, what is the difference between the list versus array is for every value. In Wherever you are using the numpy dot array, automatically it is going to apply for in list. Okay, for in list, one empty list will be created and dot append. This is fixed. For every array operation, this is fixed. So literally, whatever you are taking the array, by default, it is going to apply the for loop. Is the point is clear? But what is the purpose of doing the same thing? What is the purpose means? Here the purpose is very simple. In Python, we have the list to serve the purpose of arrays, but they are slow to process. Comparatively faster, the NumPy is incredible library to perform mathematical and statistical operations fast. Okay, incredible means faster library. Okay, to perform the mathematical and statistical operation due to its fast and memory efficient. Okay, so it is going to apply by default of the for loop. Everyone is clear? So what are the operations you are going to do? Mathematical operations. Basically, NumPy was designed for the mathematical and statistical operations purpose. So what are the mathematical and statistical operation purpose we are using? Okay, NumPy array. NumPy by default will apply the for loop. Remember this point. For loop is compulsory for every value. If you understand this logic, NumPy is very simple. Right? Now, which can be how to convert the data into NumPy array. How to convert data into array means what are the data you are having, that is value, your value. What are your value is there? Your value has to be written as np dot array of value. What is np first? Np means nothing but NumPy. I'm going to import the NumPy as np shortcut. This is standard one. np is the standard word. So NumPy we are going to import as np. np dot array. Whenever we are going to convert the given value as an array, we are converting the given value as a array value. Okay, how to convert the value into array means like this. Now, in the arrays, okay, I'm going to import the NumPy as np. Next, what are the arrays we are having? The arrays is nd array. What is meant by nd? N means n dimensional. N dimensional array. Okay, it is a nd array. Now, what is n dimensional array? So that we can have the 0D, 1D, 2D, 3D, 4D, 5D, so on up to ND array. Starting from the 0-dimensional array to n-dimensional arrays we can have. Now first let us start with the what is 0D. Any fundamental data type. What are the fundamental data types? First one is int, float, bool, and string. Out of these four, any of them you are trying to convert to array, this array we call it as 0D array. Any array of int, float, boolean, and string converting into array is called as 0D. So here, if you see, I'm having the a is equal to 45. Okay. Okay. Page open చేస్తాం. Okay. 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 అంటే మెయిన్ థింగ్ ఏంటంటే కోర్స్ అయ్యే టైంకి ఈ రేటింగ్ అనుకో 75% అబౌవ్ ఉంటాయి. ఓకే. స్క్రీనింగ్ టెస్ట్ మీరు డైరెక్ట్ ప్లేస్మెంట్ గ్రూప్ యాడ్ చేస్తాం. ప్లేస్మెంట్ గ్రూప్ యాడ్ అయిన వాళ్ళకి ఇచ్చే ఫ్రెండ్స్ Online students, just give me 2 minutes. There is a small announcement. Just wait for 2 minutes. And placement assistance లో డైరెక్ట్ మోస్టింగ్ స్క్రీన్ టెస్ట్ ని 75% అబౌవ్ ఉండాలి. దట్ వాళ్ళకి దేనికోసం కామన్ ఈ రోజు ప్రాక్టీస్
చేసుకోవచ్చు. మీకు ఐడియా ఉంది కదా.
అవును, ఇప్పుడు కోడ్ రైట్ రోజు వాడాలా ఇంకా?
ప్రాక్టీస్
ఓకే.
ఈ పేజ్ ఓపెన్ చేసి మనకి ఈ మ్యాచ్ వచ్చినట్లు సార్.
ఓకే, నేను ఒకసారి ఈ రోజు వెబ్సైట్ ఈ రోజు నేను ఓపెన్ చేసి చూసుకొని రేపు ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేస్తాను.
మళ్ళీ చూడలేదు సార్ యాక్సెస్.
నాకు ఇంకా నేను చూడలేదు.
స్టూడెంట్స్ కు
నాకు తెలియదు, నేను అక్కడి నుంచి వర్క్ చెప్పలేదు.
ఓకే, అయితే మీరు ఒకసారి చూడండి ఇచ్చారు.
నేను ఒకసారి వర్క్ చేసుకొచ్చి సార్.
ఆర్ఎస్టీ పెట్టారు సార్.
అవును. Okay, now coming to the first one is A is equal to 45, print A. What is print A means 45 will be printed. What is the type of A? It is a int type. Okay, just I am going to print A is equal to 45, print A, that is 45, and type of that one is int type. Up to here common. Next, here A is equal to again 45. Now I am going to convert this A into array. Can you see np dot array of A? A means what? 45. So here I'm just taking the 45 and that 45 I'm converting as an array. Now I'm printing this one. Now also it will be printed as 45 only. There will be no difference. But the difference is it is a class type is np.nd array. It is a int type. It is a nd array type. The difference is clear. So what are the 45 is there? First I have taken the 45 and this 45 was converted as np.array. And this np.array I have written in some variable name A and I am printing A. Print A is just it is going to print the 45 only. Next, what is the type of array is? What is the type of the data type is? It is saying that it is a array data. Right. Now, you can take here int type and you can convert and it is going to give the NumPy array. And if you ask n dimension, what is meant by ndim is here you are having the ndim. What is meant by ndim? Ndim is number of dimensions. What is the number of dimensions for this one? 0D. Just now I have told you, whenever you are converting the int, float, boolean and string, these four of them when they are converted to array, okay, when they are converted to array, they will give the 0D array. 0D means zero dimensional arrays. Okay, next, here I am going to take the float 45.2. Okay, and it is also 0D. Now I am going to write here true, some boolean value true. Now this one is also a 0D. And next I am trying here with a string. Okay, that is also 0D. So now whatever I have tried, that is int, float, boolean and string, when you convert out of these four, any one of them into array, it is a zero dimensional array. Next, we are having the 1D array, the most important. NumPy array basically designed for 1D. Majorly for 1D. Now let us understand majorly for 1D. What is meant by 1D means it's a combination of multiple 0Ds. Multiple 0Ds. Okay. So first 0D means what? Int, float, boolean and string converted to array. Converted to array, they are called as 0D. First one. Now what is 1D means? It's a combination of multiple 0Ds. What is 2D? 2D means combination of multiple 1Ds. What is 3D? Combination of multiple 2Ds. What is 4D? Combination of multiple 3Ds. What is 5D? Combination of multiple 4Ds. What is ND? So on up to ND. Combination of multiple n minus 1 Ds. Is the point is clear, everyone? Just make a note. I'll explain with an example so that you get a clarity. Done? Now tell me guys, what is this is called as? 0D, 1D, 2D like that. What is this called as? 0D. What is this called as? 0D. What this called as? 0D. A combination of these one like this is called as 1D. Simple. One more 1D. Let us take one more 1D. 12, 18, 14. What is this is called as? This is 1D. Okay. What is this one? 1D. A combination of these two means you have to combine like this brackets. Then it is called as combination. Combination means combining by bracket. Combining like this. Combining the multiple D's. Okay. Now, so here if you take a list of 10, 11, 15. Now, list is okay. Now, this list, when you are asking to convert to array, NumPy dot array of L. First, it will observe the first one. It is 0 dear. Okay. 0 dear. Okay. What 0 dear? Okay. A combination of 0 is okay. Then it is converted. Now, let us take one more list. L is equal to 10 minus 15.4 true Python or py, simply py. Now, when you are asking to NumPy dot array of L, first one is 0 dear. This is individually 0D. Okay.
Hello.
Individually it is 0D. Okay. Individually it is 0D. This is also okay. Individually it is 0D. This is also okay. So combining all these things,
When?
1D array, okay. This list can be converted. Now let us take one more list.
What happened?
1 or 4,
Yes, what happened?
10, list of 4 comma or 5 comma 20, set of 4 comma 2. Like this.
Your father.
List wise it is okay because list will accept all the data types. So list wise not a problem. But the same list when you are trying to convert to array, list wise no problem. When you are trying to convert only problem. Now first one is,
Give me, I will convert.
second one is, third one is, it is a 1D or 2D or sorry, this is 0D. 0D. What is this one? 1D. What about this one? It is also 1D. A combination of multiple 0D is 1D only. Whether it is a set, tuple, list, anything is 1D only. Now, when you are converting here, some of them are 0Ds are there, some of them are 1Ds are there. It will throw the error and it will not be converted. Either pure 0Ds are there means converted to 1D. Everything are 1D means converted to 2D. It will do like that. But when you are having like this, it will simply throw the error. Is the point is clear? So a list may accept the individually under list or set or anything, but a list which consists of only fundamental data types, that list only can be converted as 1D array. Is the point is clear? Which list can be converted? So here I am going to take this one. 1, 2 and 3. Now 1, 2 and 3, this is a list. Okay. And the list, what are the list you are having? In this list, I am trying to convert np.array of this particular list. And you are going to get the output like this. So 1, 2 and 3. Sir, my question is, for example, L is equal to list of 1, 2, 3. I have written like this. Next line, I have written only L. And this is the Jupyter Notebook cell. Next line, L only. Now, what is the output of this? Obviously, it is going to print the list of 1, 2, 3 below. Right? Because L will be automatically printed because in the last line. Now, the same way, A is equal to np.array of list of 1, 2, 3 is there. And you are going to write simply A without writing the print A. If you write normal A like this, see, I am writing here normal A without writing the print A. When we are not writing the print A, it is going to give the array of list of 1, 2, 3. Means this is literally indicating the array data type. Okay, but when you write clearly the print, when you are using the word print of A, in that case, it is going to give the 1, 2, 3. What is the difference between the array versus list? How to identify? Miss? When there is a comma, it is a list. Without comma, it is called as array. While in the printing, sir, without I'm using not printing means, then you'll see at least the word array. Either you'll see the word array or at least you'll see the word space. Between the list values, you'll see the space. Is the point is clear, everyone? Understood? Clear, guys? Now, having here, okay, np.array of 1, 2, 3 I have taken. Now instead of 1, 2, 3, I'm writing 1 comma 2.5. Whether let us see whether it will be converted or not. Is converted. Next, why it is giving the dot, I will tell you in the next 1 minute. Okay, first priority will be given to the string. When you are trying to convert a list to array, when you are converting a list to array, first priority will be given to the string. If at least one string is there also, all the values will be converted to string only. First priority is string. Second priority will be given to the float. If strings are not available, second priority goes to the float. If at least one float value is available also, all the values will be converted to float. Third priority will be given to int, and fourth priority will be given to the boolean. Okay. Now I'll start with the C. I'm writing here boolean, true. Starting with the true. Now when I'm converting the true to array type, it is keeping the true as it is like that, no problem. But when I'm adding the into comma 1, automatically the boolean also converted into true. Because as I've told you, if out of these four, what is the order? String is not there, float is not there, int is available. Since this is int is available, every value was converted to int. Now, for example, if I'm adding one of the float value, 2.54 is the float value. Okay. Now, in this, one of the float values available. Now, everything will be converted to float. What is the first one? True. True will be converted as float. What is the float of true? 1.0. This one, 1.0. This one, 2.54. Dot 0 is not there. Just it is showing the dot. That is data type wise float. Now, here I am adding the one more called as py. Py means string. Now, one of them is string. Now, what happens to all of them? Everything will be converted to string. String of true. What is string of true? Course of true. What is string of 1? Course of 1. What is string 2.54 string? Course of 2.54. Course of py. Automatically course will be added for everything. First top priority will be given to the string. Right. Now after the string, if you add next one is called as list. Inside this I am adding the list of 5 comma 50. Something I added. It will throw the error that I cannot convert. Because 4 of them are fundamental data types. One is advanced data type. It is an inhomogeneous shape. Inhomogeneous shape. What is meant by inhomogeneous means some of them are in one type, some of them are another type. Okay. So for, these 4 of them belongs to fundamental data types. This one belongs to advanced data type. Sir, what about the list is not accepted? Okay. What about the tuple? Tuple also. Even tuple also. If you take the tuple also, it will not accept. This line is not having the problem. See, the problem is here, not here. This line is okay. List is okay because list will accept any data type. But that list has to be converted to array means certain rules are there for that. Everything will not be converted. Is the points are clear? Everyone? Done? So like this, you are going to get the output. Clear, guys? Earlier, Abhishek has asked one of the question. Abhishek, is your question is clear now? Abhishek Kumar. Right? Next. So here list, what are the list is it? List of 1, 2, 3, 4, something. And that will be converted. And what is the dimension of this? 1D. N dimension indicates 1D. Okay, is the points are clear? Now coming to the next one is called as shape. Okay, Zubair, it is chat is enabled only. I can see your question. You can type your question. Right? Yeah. Now, here what are the n dimension is there? N dim. N dim. You have to write here the array name, array dot n dim. Array dot n dim will give the number of dimensions. Number of dimensions of the array. So 0D means 0, 1D means 1D. Next, array dot shape. Second one is called as array dot shape. What is this array dot shape will give is for 0D, it is always fixed empty tuple. The shape of 0D is every time empty tuple only. Okay, for 0D, what is the shape? Empty tuple. Now here, this one, what are array is there? Array dot shape. If I am asking, what is the answer you are seeing here? Empty tuple, because it is the 0D. For 0D, what is the shape? Empty tuple, fix. Whether here you are converting the string, whether you are converting boolean, whether you are converting float, anything, whatever you have converted into array, if it is 0D, the shape is empty tuple. Now for 1D, you are going to have the number of 0Ds, comma. Number of 0Ds, comma. Now here, in this array, how many 0Ds are there? How many 0Ds are there? 1, 2, 3. Total 3 are there. So 3, comma. Sir, my question is, why it is giving the 3, comma? Simply you can write 3 only, na? What is the difference between this 3 versus this 3, guys? Can anyone tell me? Yeah, if I write here A is equal to B is equal to, what is A, what is B? This is 3 with A, this is 3 comma with B, int type, tuple type. So always remember the shape will give with the tuple only. It has to be in the tuple, means you cannot write only 3. It should be 3 comma. Whenever a tuple consists of single value, it should have the 1 comma minimum. Otherwise, if this comma is not there, it will be considered as int. But shape cannot be int. So 0D, how it will be represented? Empty tuple. Always empty tuple. 1D shape is number of 0Ds, comma. Literally nothing but number of values. How many values are there inside the array? Number of 0Ds or number of values inside the 0D? What are the array? Both are same. Right? Now, everyone has understood 1D, right? Now, 1D means this is a 1D array. Okay? This is a 1D array. This is a 1D array. This is a 1D array. All these are 1D arrays only, na? Now, these 1D arrays, if I combine, multiple 1D arrays, if I combine means all of them you have to combine, means here you have to open the bracket, here you have to close. All of them, now all of them are combined. Now, when you combine all of them, this is called as 2D. What is the condition for 2D? Means every 1D array shape should be the same. For example, first 1D array, this is 1D array, 1, 2, 3, 1D array. Second 1D array is 4, 5. Only 2 values are there. Sir, I want to convert this one. As you told, 2D array is a combination of multiple 1Ds. This is 1D and this is also 1D. A combination of these two is called as 2D. No, sir, miss. Rule is there. What is the rule, miss? Shape of the each 1D should be the same. What is the shape of this 1D? 3, comma. What is the shape of this 1D? 2, comma. But it should be also 3, comma. So, for example, this is 1D. This is 1D. This is 1D. Okay, and I want to combine all these things. This is 2D. Is the point is clear? Everyone? This is called as 2D, a combination of multiple 1Ds. So now what is 3D, sir? Let us take. Now tell me guys, what is this called as? Everyone, fast. 1D. What is this one is called as? What is this one is called as? This one? Now if I combine like this, error. Because this is 2D, this is 1D. You cannot combine 2D and 1D. 2D has to be combined with the 2D, 1D has to be combined with 1D, 0D has to be combined with the 0D. You cannot combine as per your choice. Okay, next, what about this one? Now these two combination, 2D. Now from here to here combination, it's a combination of 3D. Sir, only two 2Ds, sir. Multiple 2Ds. I told multiple 2Ds. For example, one more 2D let us take. 10, 11. 12, 13. This is also 2D separately. Shape of each of them is same. Every shape is same only now. You can combine now. Shape is same only, you can combine. Shape is different in one of them also, you cannot combine. Now it is called as 3D. 3D means combination of like this. Now, is the point is clear everyone? Yeah, Prasanna, chat is enabled. I can see your questions. You can type your questions. Chat is not disabled, it is enabled only. It is not open to everyone. That's it. Because every time it is trying to open a pop-up window now, for every question, everyone is getting disturbed. As some of the students are raising that every time it is opening pop-up, I'm getting they are getting irritation. So whoever the student is having, only that particular student is going to open. Others, why no need to open, right? Prasanna, it is just, I can see each and every question, every student's every question. Yeah, I can see your message. Prasanna. Done? Yeah, Jubair. Which one we are going to use? We are most widely we are going to use the 1D, 2D and 3D. I once again I'm explaining guys everything. Focus clearly. Who are having the doubts, please don't write along with me. Understand this one. 0D, 1D, 2D and 3D. Who are having the doubt, just understand one more time. Now, as I have told you, first 0D is int, float, boolean or string. Out of these, any one value, only one value. Any one value out of these four is called as 0D. Out of these four, any one only, not four of them. Now, what is 1D is multiple 0Ds. Multiple 0Ds. Multiple 0Ds means this is what called as. First think of this one, 0D. What is this one? 0D. What is this one? 0D. Combine three of multiple 0Ds I told you. Combine means bracket open, bracket close. That's it. Individually without writing the bracket. Sir, what about this one, sir? 15, 16, 17. You are adding the bracket in the starting, you are not adding in the starting. I told you 0Ds. You are going in a fast mode, but go in a slow mode. 0Ds. 0Ds means into float to boolean only. Int means int only I am going to take. I will not add the bracket now only. First I will take only single value 0D. This is 0D. This is 0D. This is 0D. Okay. A combination of these one is called as 1D. I'll write clearly if required. This is 0D, 0D, 0D. A combination of, that is bracket open and bracket closed, of all the 0Ds, a combination of 0Ds is called as 1D. Up to here it is clear for me. First point number 1. Now 2D is called as multiple 1Ds. Now first I'll take the first 1D. Okay. Now I want to take the one more 1D. But in that one more 1D, how many values can take? 3, 4, 5. Okay. This is 1D, yes, 1D, not a problem. 1D, 1D, not a problem. Sir, 10, 11, 1D, 1D only, not a problem. Sir, now combining all these things are called as what? 2D. Combine. From here to here you combine, sir. But it not be combined because shape are different. It cannot be combined like that. Now, what is the rule for this? All the 1D should be the same shape. The first 1D array, this is my first 1D array. My second 1D array. Third 1D array. Fourth 1D array. Like that, how many 1D arrays are there? Every individual 1D array, the shape should be the same. Then it can be combined as the 2D. Okay. Sir, for example, this, just understand this logic. Multiple 1Ds, a combination of multiple 1Ds. First in your mind take 1D. First you take the first 1D, second 1D, third 1D. Like that you take like that. Later you combine them. Sir, why you are writing below comma? If you want to write in that, write the comma. For example, this is my 1D. Okay, 1D. Direct I cannot give the space, right? So this is list. Second list. What is the second list means? 4, 5, 6. Okay, these are the two lists. First list, how many values? 3 values. Second list consists of 3 values. Now both the list I am going to combine like this, and this one I am going to convert as a array. Now when I have converted this one as array, 1, 2, 3, 1D array, 4, 5, 6, 1D array. You have combined this one now, combine like this. You are going to get. This is the 2D. Clear guys, everyone? Sir, 2D means 2 rows only should be there. 3D means 3 rows, nothing like that. 2D means 2 rows, 3D means 3 rows, nothing. Number of 1Ds I told you. A combination of multiple 1Ds. 1, 2, 3 is a 1D. 4, 5, 6, 1D. 7, 8, 9, 1D. Sir, 3 rows, 3 columns, and no square matrix or something. You don't add the new rules. The only rule is combination of multiple 1Ds. Every 1D should be the same shape. That is only the rule. Okay, there is no other new rule is there. Is the point is clear? And you can add the different data types. For example, this is 10.4 through T1. This is also 1D. Next 9 SRK 14.9 1D. Next 4 or minus 16 minus 14.2 18. This is also 1D. From here to here, if you combine 2D. Everything if you combine, it is 2D. Is the point is clear? What is the command to know it is 1D or 2D or 3D means? Just you are going to write the ndim by writing the ndim. Is the point is clear? Ndim. Now, this is what is this? What is this called as? 0D, correct. What is this is called as? What is this is called as? It is 1D, correct. It is 1D because without bracket int only, int float boolean string only are called as 0Ds. A combination of multiple 0Ds. Multiple 0Ds means minimum how many, maximum how many? Minimum 1 to maximum infinite. One 0D is also there, na? Minimum 1, maximum infinite. Now, if I write like this is 1D. A combination of multiple 1Ds. A combination of multiple 1Ds means in this one 1D only is there. Now what is this is called as 2D. Because this is 1D, a combination of multiple 1Ds is nothing but 2D. This is basically 2D. Right? This is example number 1. Example number 2. Okay, 1, 4. What is this one is called as? 1 and 4. I'm not writing the bracket. No bracket is there. This is 0D. This is also 0D. Now I'm adding the bracket like this. Now it is 1D. Now 1 and 4, 2 and 6. Now what is this? 2D. Done? Next. Here I'm going to take in the 2D, what is this one is called as? 1D. What is this is called as? What is this is called as? Now what is this is called as? Simple. Is the point is clear? Everyone. Understood or not? Yes or no? Right? Everyone, please come for me. Now, just I am showing you this output. Directly, I am going to show you the output. Now, let us create all these things. Let us create. How to create one by one? Let us see. One by one. For all these things, let us see one by one how to create. I am taking a separate Jupyter notebook because this exclusive Jupyter notebook consists of all the 1Ds only. This is exclusive 1D notebook. So I am taking a separate Jupyter notebook. And in this, I am going to show you the 1D, 2D, all these things, how I am going to create. First, I am going to take the, what is this? 0D. Okay, as of now. But I have not converted still as an array. How to convert as an array? np dot array of like this. First, it is going to ask what is np. So I'm going to import the NumPy as np. Okay, some of the students are comparatively fast. Some of the students are comparatively slow. Now, I'm coming in the sequential order one by one. Now, first I have taken the 14 and I'm converting this. And what are the ndim is there? I'm asking the ndim. What is ndim is 0D. Right? Now, I'm going to take this up 14, 15. 14 and 15. What is this one is called as? 0D, 0D only. As of now, they're still 0Ds only. Combine. What is combine means? Bracket. Starting bracket, ending bracket. Combine. Now, this is going to be 1D when you write np dot array. If you have to convert as array, otherwise it is listed. Right now it is listed. Okay. And if you write here, a is equal to, now I am going to print my a value. When I print the array, how the array will be printed? Without comma. The array will be printed without comma. And also I'm going to ask the ndim. What is ndim is number of dimensions. What is the number of dimensions? 1 dimension. Now, next, here I'm going to take this one. 1 comma 2. What is this 1 comma 2? 1D. Comma. Okay, comma. Next 1D. 3 comma 4. This is also 1D. Next one is 5 comma 6. Combining. Combiningly, it is called as 1D. Now, if you have to combine all these things as a 2D, what we have to? Bracket in the starting, bracket in the ending. Now, it is a 2D. When it is considered as 2D, when it is converted. So, np dot array is the function. This is the function. Now, in this function, I'm going to write here a is equal to, and I'm going to print the a. When I print, how it will be printed? Whatever the way I have written, in that way it will be printed. While writing, you have to write with the commas. But when it is getting printed, It will be printed without spaces. 1D, 1D, 1D. Combination is 2D. Right? Now, and if you ask NDIM, what is the number of dimensions of this? 2. Two-dimensional array. It is a two-dimensional array. Now, this is what? 1D, comma. This is what? 1D. Combine. From here to here, combine. What is this called as? 2D. When you convert it into array. Right now it is list only. Right now it is list only. No array. It is list only. Okay. I'm going to take again one more. What is one more is this one. What is this one is called as? 1D. Now if I combine from here to here, what happens? This is 2D. This is 1D. A combination of 2D and 1D is called as error. A combination of multiple 2Ds is called as 3D. Okay. So this is individually you cannot combine. Now next I'm going to take 7 comma 8. This is again 1D. Okay. From here to here it is 2D. This is individually 1D. This is 1D. Now this one also I'm converting as a 2D now. This is converted as 2D. Now this is 1 2D. This is 1 2D. Is that fine? Now let us combine all of them from here to here with one more bracket. Now what is this is called as 3D. When it is converted as np.array. Let me write np.array, and inside the array I'm using the variable name is again a. Now print a. When it is printed with the a, okay, this is a 2D and this is a 2D. A combination of multiple 2Ds is called as 3D. Now let us ask the a dot ndim. What is ndim? 3D. Sir, a combination of only two 2Ds, not two 2Ds, three 2Ds, four 2Ds, multiple 2Ds, multiple 2Ds. Okay. That is the reason I am asking to write clearly. Okay. Is that clear now, everyone? Yes. NumPy is a user-defined module, miss? No, it is an inbuilt module. I have not created NumPy. User-defined means user has created. Is the points are clear, guys? Arrays. Array concept is clear. Now, next one is, so 1D, everyone is clear? 1D, 2D, 3Ds, 4Ds. 4Ds means a combination of 3Ds. Now, shape. What is the shape of 0D? Let us focus the shape. With this, everything will be completed. Completed means the first part. 0D. What is 0D? Shape of 0D. Empty tuple. What is 1D? Number of 1Ds, comma. What is the shape of 2D? Means number of 1Ds. Sorry, this is 0Ds. This is number of 1Ds, comma. In each 1D, number of values. Number of values or shape of 1D. Simply to write shape of 1D. Now, for 3D, you tell me number of 2Ds, comma, shape of 2D. For 4D, number of 3Ds, comma, shape of 3D. Right? Now tell me for 1, 2, 3. What is this? First 1D. What is the shape of 1D here in this example? 3, comma. Number of 0Ds, right? How many 0Ds are there? 3 are there. 3, comma. Now 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Now tell me what is the shape? First number of 1Ds. How many 1Ds are there? 2 1Ds are there. In each 1D, how many values are there? two values are there. Okay, what is the shape of this one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What the shape of this one? Number of 1Ds. How many number of 1Ds are there? Two. Two 1Ds are there. In each 1D, how many values are there? Three values. 2, 3. In a simple way, okay. If you don't, sir, this is somewhat difficult, sir. Why you are making the subject complex? You can go with the easy way, miss. See, for 1D, it is nothing but number of values in the list. Number of values. Simply to say number of values. For 2D, we call it as number of rows, comma, number of columns. How many rows, comma, number of columns? 2 rows with 3 columns. Simple, no, sir. This is better, no, sir. Then now the same logic apply for 3D now. Shortcuts will be applied only for the short one. Concept will be applied for everyone. This logic will be applied only for this. Apply this logic on 2D, 3D, 4D, 5D. Number of rows, comma, number of columns logic. Apply on 3D, tell me. Number of on 4D, you tell me. There will not apply. But whatever I have told you now, it is applicable for everything, irrespective. Some people will say, hey, 2D means it is a simple rows and columns. Take a matrix. In the matrix, take a rows and columns. Simple. 2D. Matrix is called as 2D basically. Simple now. Okay. And 2 rows shape is nothing but 2, 3. 2 rows with 3 columns. This is still more simple now. Then now apply the same logic on 3D, 4D. Simple only I am also accepting. 3D, 4D, where is that? Then it is going to be a problem. Is that clear? Now, if I take like this, 1, 2, 3, 4. What is this one? 2D. 5, 6, 7, 8. What is the shape of this one? Shape 2, 2. What is the shape? 2, 2. And combine. What is this one? 3D. Accepted? Now tell me what is the shape of this 3D? Shape. Number of 2Ds. How many number of 2Ds are there? 2. Each 2D, what is the shape? Each 2D. What is the shape of each 2D? 2, 2. Each 2D shape is 2, 2. So what is the shape of this entire 3D is this one. So in the earlier example, earlier whatever this one we have taken now let us ask what is the shape? What is the shape of this 3D? 2, 2, 2. Why 2, 2, 2? You have got miss? This indicates number of 2Ds, each 2D shape. For example, this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What is the shape of this 2D array? 2, 3. Right? 2, 3. Next, 7, 8, 9. 4, 5, 2. What is this one? 2, 3 again. Okay, this one is 2, 3. This one is also 2, 3. Now, if you combine this one, two number of 2Ds and each 2D, what is the shape? 2, 3. This second two numbers indicate shape of 2D. Points are clear, everyone? Understood? So now coming back to the 1D arrays. Now how to convert a list to array? Now if you remember in the list, in the tuple, in the set and dictionary. For 4 of them, if you remember, I have followed the same process called as first I have told you how to create them. After that I have told you how to extract the data from them. Later I told you how to modify data within them. Later I told you the applications of them. Additional things, additional attributes. What are the additional attributes are available? First create, extract, modify and later additional attributes. For 4 of them same order I have followed. Same logic I'm going to apply for the NumPy-1D and along with the pandas also. First, I'll show you how to create. Later, I'll show you how to extract. Later, I'll tell you how to modify the data. Automatically, at the end, attributes, additional attributes, I'll tell you. With that, you can see the applications. Now, what is the use of NumPy array? Means very simple. Operations we can do very fast without using the for loop. Operations we can do. What are the mathematical operations are there? Every operation we can do comparatively fast. The max. Sir, why we have to apply the max, sir? Are we going to learn the max? Means obviously ML and AI is completely max. In the back end of that algorithm, the max will be applied. You are not going to do manually. It will do the system programming. That programming will be done with the max. So obviously we are going to learn related to that. For mass, faster mathematical applications. That is the advantage of NumPy. Right? Now let us see. First one is how to convert a list to array. A list, one list was given, that list was converted to array, which is 1D. Now, how to convert array? Already array is there. That array to list. Array to list means a array dot to list. Dot to list will convert to array to list. What are the array values are there? Array to list. Function name is called as to list. Okay?
चुप अभी नहीं
Done, guys? Next, let us see the what are the various functions used to create. Yeah. Lokesh, you can write. This is used to convert a list to array, that is np.array. And when you want the array to be converted to list means dot to list. Next, functions for creating the 1D array. What are the different functions means? First, here values, what are the values are there? The values, either we are having our own values. In your mind, some values will be there. Take that values of your mind. What are the values you want? You take that one and convert as array. How to convert? np.array of list. Your own values, take it with the list. Second one is with a sequence of values. What is meant by sequence of values means range function. Range will give the sequence of values. Okay. Next, third one is with random values. Either you will be creating array with your own values, sequential values, or random values. For each of them, one function we are having. Okay. First, we will start with the first one with the array with our own values. First, take your own values. In your mind, what are the values you want? You take 15, 19, 21, 5, 4, 18, something. Take this one. Sir, how to convert this one as array? np dot array of your list of values. What are your values are there? Take them in a list and convert as array. First, you fix your own values. Convert them. Simple. This is very simple. Second one, array with sequence of values. Sequence of values. Now, range of, for example, range of 1 to 10 with a 2. What is meant by 1 to 10 with a 2 means 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. Now, convert this one as array. How to convert means np.arrange. The function name is a range. Normal range function only, it will give output like this 1, 3, 5, 7, and 9. Your range of values, sequence of values. If you are having the sequence of values, then only go with the arrange. Next one is, third one is, I want the array with the, okay, one by one. So first I'm going to take my own values. What are the my own values are there? I'm taking the own values and I'm converting this array. Okay, 14, 11, 19, 24, converted. My own values, I'm converting. Sequence of values means 10 to 20. What is 10 to 20? 10, 11, 12, 13. Normal range function only, nothing special. Normal range function only, it is going to work. For before to that, you are writing np.array to convert as an array. And it is going to give the same thing. For example, if you add the increment of 4, what is increment of 4? 10. For this increment of 4, 14. For this increment of 4, 18. For this increment of 4, 22. 21 not included. Okay, so what is the values? 10, 4, 18. Same thing. Normal range function only, a simple range function. Okay, next, np.random.randint. What is meant by np.random.randint means randomly it is going to give the integer values between 1 to 100, comma 5. 5 means indicates 5 values. Randomly it is going to give the 5 values between 1 to 100 and it is going to create as a 1D array. This is inside the NumPy. Inside the NumPy there is a function called as random. Inside that. Okay, random values. Now next one is with the constant values. Sir, for example, I want to create with 1, 1, 1 array filled with all the same values. Array filled with the same values. Now for that we are having the np.zeros is the function. What is the function? np.zeros. Inside the zeros, you can write how many zeros you want. For example, I want 5 zeros. 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. 5 zeros it will give. Okay. But my requirement is not 0, sir. I want same way 10 or I want 5 or 6, sir. What are the number? Some other number other than zeros. What to do? Very simple. Plus 10. Plus 10 means everything will be added with plus 10. Plus 11. Everything will be added with 11. Plus 12. Everything will be added with 12. First you take the np.zeros. How many values you want? This indicates shape. This is shape. Sir, shape you told 1D shape should be 5 comma, right? You write like that only then. It is more clear. Better. You write 5 comma. Now it is shape. So what you are going to provide? np.zeros is the function. Okay. Let me write here. So that you will get more clarity. Let me write. np.zeros. I told you what is the use of this function to check. Where you have to check? Where you can check that function and what input it will take, what output it will give, how many arguments it will take, what arguments it will take, how to know all these things. You have to open the documentation. What is meant by documentation? Help file. Okay, how to open help file? Shift tab. Now here you are having the first one. What is the first one? Shape. What is this compulsory argument or arbitrary? What type of argument? Compulsory. What is this one? Default. Okay. Now compulsory is what? Shape. Now what it is going to give the output? Return the new array of given shape and what are the data type filled with zeros. Now I'm going to give the shape as 5 comma. What is meant by 5 comma shape? 1D or 2D or 3D or 4D or 1D. Okay, with the given shape and type filled with zeros. Type I'm not giving. What is the type then it is going to take by default? Float. Filled with zeros. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the shape of 1D filled with the zeros of data type, float data type, because dot will be added. So see here, if I write here 5, is the point is clear? Now, I'm writing the shape. Shape means 5 comma. 5 comma. Comma is 5 comma is the shape. Done? That is the shape. Now I'm going to write with the D type. What the D type is there? D type is equal to int. Now int means everything it is going to give the int data type. Sir, for example, np dot zeros. Shape you are going to write 2 comma 2, sir. What is this shape comma 2 comma 2? What is the meaning of this? What is this one? 2D area, 1D area, 3D area. 2D array. 2D array. 2D array where 2 rows, 2 columns. All of them are filled with zeros. So what are the shape you have given? In that given shape, it will fill with the zeros. Right? Zeros, okay, sir, but I don't want zeros. Then add plus 10. Then you'll get everything 10. You add plus 2. Everything you'll get the 2. Plus 3. Everything 3. Plus 4. Everything 4. Like that. Whatever number you want, you take that. Sir, some of them is this one, sir. Some of them is this one, sir. Some of them is this one, sir. Miss, that is in your brain now. You go according to your brain. As per your question. This is standard one. Additional thing is, that is your requirement. For your requirement, you have to write the program. So here I'm writing this one. A is equal to np dot zeros of 4 comma. What is meant by 4 comma? 1D shape. So 1D, 4 values filled with zeros. And print A. Clear, guys? Everyone understood? Slightly it will be different because 0D, 1D, everything you are listening for the first time and it's a combination, all these things. Now, try to practice. Automatically you'll understand these terminologies. What are the new words I'm using? Okay. Next one is called as extract. So we'll continue from here in the tomorrow's class. So please practice of whatever we have discussed today in an easy way. Again, I'm saying guys, everything are connected to the previous one. If you forget the list, again it is going to be fresh. If you forget the for loop, again it will be fresh. Any one previous topic you have forgot also, again it is going to be fresh. That is the only one point I can say. Everything are connected to each other. Okay. With all these connections only, you are going to finally have the project. In your project, what are the base we are going to learn? Everything we are going to include one by one, one by one, one by one. Starting from the variable. And after that, input function, print function, operators, different types of operators, whatever we have discussed. Enter, whatever we have discussed. If you see in the sequential order, whatever we have learned, that is useful in the next class. After that, it may not be useful, but for the next class, it will be useful. If you have observed that one very clearly. Okay. Similarly, today's class will be useful for the tomorrow's class. After that, it might not be useful, but for tomorrow's class, today's is more important. Now, like that, if you go to the advanced, the last topic will be used in the company directly. To understand the tomorrow's topic easily, we are learning the today's topic. Is the point is clear? Done? Everyone? Yeah, that is the end of the session and we'll continue in the tomorrow's class. Tomorrow we'll complete the 1D and this Saturday you are also having the class. 1D array is easy, miss. Remember, this if required, please write. In the notes, please write. 1D array, if it is easy. If you feel 1D array is easy. 1D array to be easy, what we require? List and for loop. Practice list and for loop, then learn the 1D array. This will be easy. After 1D array, learn the 1D series. That is pandas. this will be easy. If you learn this one as easy, then 2D pandas, that is called as data frame. Pandas 2D. This is going to be easy. When this is easy, automatically we are going to do the data cleaning with pandas. And this will be easy. Once this is easy, now automatically ML will be applied based on this one, pandas only. And this will be easy. If this is easy, okay, this is the order. Sir, for example, if I ignore this one, today's class, if I ignore, tomorrow you have to shake your head without understanding also, yes sir, yes sir, yes sir, something. But in your brain, nothing will be there. When this is nothing, this will be nothing. When this is nothing, this one, everything are connected to each other. It is a simple kind of cycle chain. In that one of them is disconnected also, the entire chain has to be thrown into the dustbin only. Every minute connection in that one is important. Connection. Okay. 100% 1D array is easy miss. 2D 1D series, you will play the game like that. Lilliput, just it will be completed in half an hour. If this is completed in half an hour, miss, this will be completed in 10 minutes only. Because they are connected like that. One of them, if you learn, miss, another one should be easy. Should be mandatory. If this is easy, miss, A agent should be easy. Because A agent includes the Gen AI only. Gen AI LLM models here are there. Without LLM model, there is no one agentic AI also. One agent is also not there. Agent means LLM model. LLM model means neural network. Neural network means it is basically some max algorithms which are applied in the ML. Max algorithms has to be applied means first data should be cleaned. Unclean data, nothing can be applied. Data has to be clean means pandas should be clear. Right? Basically from here, actually our main thing starts from here. But this part to understand only, we are learning all these things. By next Saturday, this up to here, everything will be completed. After that, automatically, not this Saturday, next Saturday I'm saying. That is simply to say date is 24th. By 24th, your data cleaning in Python will be completed. With the clean data, you can apply ML AI. So automatically every Saturday ML classes also will start. Every weekend ML classes will start for you. Weekdays AI, weekends ML. Both will be going on simultaneously. Right? Done. Okay. One more time. Last time, repeating. Every concept is connected to each other. In this connection, one concept if you miss, next concept will be difficult, and finally the subject becomes the complex.
मुंह में नहीं खिलाएगा भाई.
That's it.
मुंह में नहीं खिलाता है.